Hello, all you positive heads out there. It's so good to be back with all you beautiful reflections of the one source consciousness that creates and animates all things. If you're new to this podcast, of course, we are super happy to have you here, and we just ask that you bring an open mind and heart to your listening experience and to be prepared to explore vantage points that I'm convinced will help shift or solidify your current understanding of the ultimate nature of reality in a way that is extremely empowering. Speaking of exploring powerful perspectives, I'm super excited to announce that on January 5th, I'm going to be freely gifting each of you my very first book, The Golden Key: Modern Alchemy to Unlock Infinite Abundance. In the book, which was initially shown to me in a dream and has been followed by a next level amount of synchronicity, by the way, I share the keys to manifesting abundance that I've personally discovered over 20 plus years of trial, error, and deep exploration of these perspectives, as well as one golden key that ultimately ties them all together. Also, I would like to invite you to participate in a unique abundance manifestation experiment with me and the other readers that is outlined in detail at the end of the book and at the book's website, goldenkey.gift, where readers will also share the inspiring results of their abundance manifestation experiments. So if you're wanting 2021 to be the year that you alchemize the circumstances in your life so that your abundance expands to an entirely new level, head over to goldenkey.gift to sign up to accept my golden gift right when it comes out on January 5th.
All right, all you positive heads, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am flying solo today. Samantha and I were having some internet connection issues, and so we will try again next week. But today, I thought we could get into a little bit of what is happening with the world right now. And what I really mean by that is the Ascension process that we're going through. And many people have been talking about the quote unquote event now for a long, long time. And it seems as though the planetary alignments this December 21st, 2020, are aligning to look just like that, like a great event, like a new beginning, we will see, right? But what I wanted to do is I am going to read a little bit from the bird tribes today because, even before Samantha and I couldn't quite connect properly, I had thought about this book and I thought about grabbing it before I connected with her and I didn't. And then when we couldn't record together, I was like, you know what? It's going to have to be a Bird Tribes Day. I think that the Bird Tribes was calling me this morning and this is working out for a reason. And so I also wanted to read a message that came through me back in May about this event. And it's just a really good reminder, and I wanted to start off with that. There is an event that is going to happen, and some of you will be aware of it, and some of you will not. Amongst all of the things that are distracting you and confusing you at this time, this event is simultaneously happening. Do not allow yourselves to be confused or thrown off course. There is a wave of energy that is being continuously sent as a wave for you to catch and ride. This is an opportunity for those of you who can see and feel the energies and have the desires to create a new world for yourselves and for others. All of the infinite possibilities are surrounding you, and you decide which choice, which path, which focus you choose. This event is happening, and many of you are distracted. Again, this is why we keep telling you, reminding you, stressing the point of how important it is to remain centered within your heart, centered with the earth, connected in that loving center, in the center of all things. The center is creation. From the macrocosm to the microcosm, as above, so below. The center is creation. The center is power. the center is heart. This is where all the power comes from, this love. And from this center, all grows. Are you recognizing what's in your center? The only thing that is in your center is love. Are you remembering that? Are you reminding yourself to focus on it? Do not allow the struggles of the outside world to distract you from your heart center. It is truly a time to go within. Know your own power. Recognize who you truly are, what you truly are, which is heart, the one infinite creation, a spark of intelligent love and light, all one, all created from the same source. All fractals, all an infinite hologram of the one. This earth is a place where you have purposely chosen to forget. It is a test. It is a lesson. Can you truly know in these circumstances, and now as you see in your current circumstances, this is truly a test? What are you going to do with it? Will you remain neutral and lose the opportunity of the test? Or will you remain focused? Will you practice? Will you take the personal responsibility to do the work, to remind yourself to stay heart-centered? That is the challenge. And we know that you can do it because we know what you really are inside. We know that all you are is love. And when you remember this, you know this. And that is all. And as I read that, I feel like I may have read it before, but that's okay because it's a great reminder. And so I read it again.
Before we continue on with today's episode, I'd like to take a quick moment to share a perfect gift idea for the upcoming holiday season, Features Socks. If you pay attention when you watch any of the episodes of my variety show Optimistic, you'll notice that I typically take my shoes off at some point during the interview portion, and it quickly becomes very obvious I'm a huge fan of fun, funky, colorful socks. So when Features originally reached out to me, I was super excited because I instantly loved the way they looked. But after actually wearing them, I realized there is a very good reason runners and golfers are increasingly making Features their sock of choice above and beyond their excellent style. Features have been engineered with targeted compression and an excellent design that keep them from bunching, slipping, and sliding into your shoe. I love the unique cut of the Elite golf socks and the anatomical design of all their styles because they actually conform to the left and right shape of your feet, creating an enhanced, custom-like fit that reduces discomfort and prevents blisters. They're also so durable and long-lasting that if you're unsatisfied at any point, they'll give you a replacement pair, no questions asked, for lifetime guarantee. And I can guarantee if you guys take advantage of the $10 off offer on your first pair at features.com when you use the code POSITIVEHEAD, that they will help make someone's holiday season merry and bright, to be sure. Once again, that is Features, spelled FEETURES.com, promo code POSITIVEHEAD, all one word, to receive $10 off your first pair.
And now I'd like to read from the bird tribes. And what's great, I decided on this topic before I picked up bird tribes. And I opened up to chapter 18, A Solar Age of Flowers. The concept of new life requires highly focused creative intention. It takes attention to detail of such a profoundly precise nature that were the focus dissipated among many cells simultaneously, the miracle of conception could not occur. Of the human body's 100 trillion cells, only 2 cells are initially involved in the conception of a child. You float in a galaxy of some 400 billion stars and many more matter worlds. Yet, in this galaxy, only 2 worlds are required for the conception of new life. Do not be surprised when we, who have roamed among these stars, tell you that you are special, that you are precious, that you are so incredibly loved by the source of all that is, that your one earth and your one sun are conception points for the new life of worlds to come. Do not shun such love or let narrow minds convince you it could not be. Accept this love. Feel it for yourselves. A gathering together and focusing of energies has been necessary to produce the awesome and incredible miracle that you are. The attention of the universe is focused on this earth. The universal mother herself is conscious in this world. The father of every star looks through the eyes of this one sun. Your earth has experienced human conception. Your race is about to awaken as the circuitry of consciousness, the global intelligence system of a planetary newborn that will be half star and half material world. I will tell you, I am an angel of the winged tribes. I have been consciously creating beauty for 20 billion years, and I have never seen any moment in that time the potential that I see among you people at the close of the 20th century upon this fair earth. I have seen many spirit beings throughout the stars, intelligent societies on the higher planes of many worlds, but they were not biologically incarnate. They had not entered so fully into material dress or come to such intelligent terms with matter. Nowhere but here I have seen such exquisite, sensitive creatures of biology, such graceful men and women who exhibit your capacity. Do not let those of limited vision cheapen the miracle you are living or diminish your sense of value with their abstractions. The potential you embody is unprecedented. You are the first of species on material worlds where the necessary balance is appearing to support the new blended consciousness, the consciousness that is at once both spiritual and material. No biological species has before looked up of its own and taken charge of itself as an independent spiritual being. Nowhere else in this galaxy has the maintenance of this precise temperature zone resulted in a biological network of intelligent global species circuitry, simultaneously both spirit and matter. Never before did the biological creature choose of itself, did the clay speak to us and say, I am a woman, I am a man, I am a tribe, a nation, teach me. O humans of this yet sleeping age, there is more, so much more. It is hard sometimes to place this awareness in your words, for your words are only of one dimension, of only one meaning at a time, and the wonderful living reality of this universe and the things of which we speak are multi-leveled, multi-dimensional, with reasons woven together like many streams of waters weave together in the larger truth of a river valley. There are many reasons why your world holds at the attention of the universe. Your initiative, your capacity, your potential, what you have already demonstrated in your hours of vision and nobility are some of the reasons. But your fall, your rebellion, is yet another. For you see, once the egos of the warrior tribes ran off into the jungle, we knew that we were confronting in the womb, in the very moment of conception, certain fundamental issues that would have to be faced again and again on our future travels throughout the far-flung stars. We were confronting these issues on a miniature, symbolic level, and if we could get the mathematics worked out with precision on the micro level of this earth, if we could use the very value systems of the rebellious egos to convince them once and for all that every interest that they held vital would be served more effectively through their voluntary cooperation with the spirits of God. If we could convince them of that in their own egoic terms, and if that lesson could be not only learned, but also recorded and imprinted indelibly upon the genetic structure of every cell in every existing and yet to be created organism of this new type, well then, do you see? Do you see? The suffering of human history would be turned to advantage, for it would never have to be repeated. So, as long as this wondrous universe unfolds, human egos will face the same fundamental issues that you face today. Always, they will have the choice to be ruled by what they love or by what they fear. The option to behave with excessive fear and the option to reject the input of their spirits will always be present. for human freedom of will is essential to the proper working of the universal design. However, if there could be a documented case history of the inevitable sequence of events that occur when an ego or a tribe chooses a god of fear, and if this case history could be recorded in a genetic media presentation, narrated, as it were, by egos who had themselves experienced history, then every ego skirting the edge of a fear-motivated decision could walk into the genetic media library and watch the DNA story of what happened here on your earth, observing what becomes of those who choose fear-centered behavior. They could watch a geographically illustrated story of what happens to those who ignore their natural design and misdirect their energy into cancerous and ultimately self-destructive behavior. The angels of conception who are guiding universal development seek to minimize suffering, your own suffering and that of races yet to come. So you see, when your race fell, our attention gravitated here. Why allow dozens of worlds to experience the warfare, starvation, suffering, and deprivation that is born from the ego's rejection of their spirits, when one world would do? And if that one world were the source world, the point of conception for all similar life forms to come, then there would, after the lesson was learned, be a built-in genetic immunity to such disease in the future. You knew us once, O human ones, for the flicker of a millennium or two, when you first left the seas for inland lakes and river valleys, only yesterday it seems, to dress in human form and forget your spirit dreams. But it was time enough. We saw the sparkle in eyes we recognized, and we knew we could never abandon you. We were patient when your ego-ruled ancestors ran off into the jungle night. We knew that someday your own intelligence would lead you to seek contact with us once again. We maintained the conditions that surrounded this egg of possibility. We held the earth carefully and assigned to her the brightest spirits. In this age, our patience is rewarded. There are those of you who at last look up and see beyond the microscopic interpretations of your egos. You perceive us. We communicate. We do what we can with the word of your ego-created languages, but it is like speaking with our hands through the movement of their shadows on cave walls, the fire of your interest flickering. Crude and primitive symbolism, these letters on a page, but a beginning. For as you sense the reality behind these words and follow the direction of our thought, there is movement in your life. You leave the cave of history's deceit and enter the sunlit garden that has ever been your true home. We are the pattern beings, the winged ones, the light bearers. We are the reality of your perfect spirits, coming now to consciously incarnate in your human fields. During the millennia of your unconsciousness, we obeyed your instructions. We maintained the precise temperature range that would produce for you a child, a species, a mingling of a star and planet, an autonomous biological world, creature being of a new and blended kind. The requisite human life forms now cover the earth. Their physical forms are complete. A 3.5 billion year creative process culminates in your awakening. The human information age explodes in unprecedented comprehension waves, pulsing comprehension waves, flowing into a solar age of flowers. A star child rides the crest of light, and bathed in light is born in love, rejoicing. Wow. And let me just tell you what, I did not read that until I turned the mic on, and I did not know it said that about the waves at the end. This is the very last chapter of the Bird Tribes, and I don't remember the last time I've read this very last chapter. It's a beautiful chapter, and how synchronistic that I happened to choose that message at the beginning. So it all works out today, everybody. This is a message that they wanted to get through to you, and yeah, through me. So here it was. Here it is. And I really hope this all sinks in. I really want us all to understand that this is our choice. This is our choice to remember who we are, to remember all of this multidimensional help that we have that has been with us since the very beginning, that is us. This energy of us that is such immense love. And all we need to do is accept it and feel it for ourselves. That we can do. Accept it and feel it for ourselves. I love you all so much. That's it for me today. I'm going to leave you with a song. This is Mike Love, Love Will Find a Way. I've played this before, but I love it, and we're playing it again. Enjoy, everyone. Till next time.
Also, before we cue up today's song, I wanted to remind you about the game with the universe on our website, where you can choose the first number that comes to your mind, and it'll pull up that episode number of the podcast. I've been saying this is a great way to co-create synchronicity and magic with your higher self for quite some time. And if you go to positivehead.com/universe, there is a super fun and simple interface to play this game with your higher self. I firmly believe just by setting the intention to play in this way, it opens up the door for magic, and it's a synchronistic way to hone in on nuggets of wisdom out of the huge catalog of episodes that are specifically appropriate for you at this time in your journey to becoming the next greatest and greatest version of yourself. And it also makes for a super fun way to spark the curiosity of friends and family by having them choose a number, so they'll hopefully go and check out their number as well, which I greatly appreciate because it helps us to spread the word about the podcast. Once again, the address is positivehead.com/universe. And as a quick reminder, if you're curious to learn more about Purium superfoods and why I take them almost every day, be sure to also check out positivehead.com/transformation. On this journey of becoming the next greatest and grandest version of ourselves that we have all embarked upon, I cannot stress the importance of managing your physical vibration enough. And quite honestly, Purium has put together the simplest plan I've found to do so. I have my favorite, the appleberry shake, at least 5 times a week. Once again, to learn more about the Purium transformation, go to positivehead.com/transformation. Or if you want to keep it simple and just try out my favorite, the appleberry shake, you can go straight over to ishoppurium.com and be sure to use code positivehead for 25% off. I'll spell that for you. It's ishoppurium.com. And be sure to use your Positive Head 25% coupon code.
I wanna be good, I wanna do better. Wanna live long, be strong, but I know I won't live forever. So while I'm alive, I'm gonna make a spark. And I hope that my life will be a light shining bright for those who are lost in the dark.
I wanna give love, I wanna have patience. I wanna feel the animal within be wild like the wind but gracious. Gonna plant my seeds, I'm gonna watch them grow. And I hope that my force will restore in us a chorus that was lost long ago.
Feel the fire burning, I know the tide is turning our way. Though the skies might be gray, distance I can see through. The sun has got to break through someday, and all that's left to see is love will find a way.
I wanna hear my people singing songs of redemption. Singing songs of the truth, singing songs of the peaceful warrior nation. Singing songs to the gods of love and thankfulness. Cause we are alive and we're striving to thrive and we know that we're blessed. Yeah.
Cause we are the ones who come to wipe away the poison that's been seeping into the heart. It's keeping us apart. Under the heart of the matter, all you're gonna find out is that all that matters is the heart. And at the end of the day, love will find
toes in the eternal fountain. I'm gonna seek the truth, and though I've told some lies, gonna wear my heart on my sleeve for you to believe the honesty in my eyes.
Like a weight of a piece on the battlefield, like a hunger homeless man sharing his only meal, like a man the doctor said would die but he was healed and all it did was pray. Love will find
like a sunbeam breaking through the storm clouds, like an innocent prisoner breaking out, like a warrior who wants to run in the face of fear but he chooses to stay. Love will find
like
a way.
Like a rose growing out of the concrete, like a man running marathons in no feet, like a single mother working 3 jobs just to put food on the plate. Love will find a way.
Like a blues in a symphony, like an activist who chains himself up to a tree, like a man who quits his job to follow his dreams without a penny to his name. Love will find a way.
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 And like a farmer growing crops in the desert sand, like a masterpiece painted with a crippled hand, like a surfer towing and wearing a grin into a 60-foot wave. Love will find
like a
a
guitar player
way.
playing till his fingers bleed, like a piano man with arthritis playing till 3, like a singer who was hoarse but he still forces himself to take the stage. Love will find a way.
Like a blind man seeing for the first time, like a songwriter finding meaning in a rhyme, like a poet who uses words as weapons and lives to fight another day. Love will find
like
a way.
winter or a summer breeze, like a child turning your dreams into realities, like a place where race, religion, sex, or creed or class don't ever need. Love will find a way.
Love will find a way.